Alright, hello there YouTube. This is Mr. Pokemon 907 and welcome to episode 24 of 24 for my Mario Kart 8 Deluxe / Mario Kart 8.5 100cc playthrough. Alright, so in this episode I'm going to be taking on the final cup of the game, that is the Spiny Cup. The final cup of the Wave 6 of 6 section of the Booster Course DLC added for this game. Alright, so let's go on ahead. Grand Prix 100, and I think my lighting here is perfectly done. So Spiny Cup, who reminds me of a freaking blue shell, huh? That's the most energized and most lethal and most, annoying item in the entire game. Who gives me that appeal? I like to hear Ludwig. So let's go. You've definitely got a Spiny shell charm to it. So let's go with this guy. And that's the only thing I've got. Is that the only thing I've got? Something also that, gives appeal. Something like this. Nah, something that's gonna give the blue shell, Spiny shell appeal. I'm seeing nothing actually. I'm definitely gonna go with this. See if I get some better tires. This is the best thing. It's roller tires all the time. Alright, so roller tires and the, let's see, NKTV parafoil seems okay. I've got my reasons for avoiding the, no offense, to anybody, but that's just my personal. Can't I have a freaking opinion, please? Alright, so Spiny shell, Spiny cup. Let's go 100cc. Let's get this. And move on to the next Mario Kart game after this. Excitement. Excited. Hype. Yeah, Ludwig is definitely ready. Blue and blue is all working out here. Alright, let's go, Ludwig. Ludwig. Alright. Oh, the music is awesome too. Oh, come on, game. Please. We'll get these coins here. Get on down through here. This is one of the best when it comes around to the handling and controls and stuff like that. This is the best. I was looking back there. This is one of the best carts in the entire game. Easily, possibly the best actually. People could have their alternate opinions, but to me, this is the best cart. All sponsored by Boomerang Bros Airlines. I'm gonna drop this right here. Alright, get both my items because I used the coin right after. Okay. Yep. Alright. There we go. Watch out for that dang wrigglers. I know, I said wigglers. Shit. Come on. That's bad timing. This is baby Rosalina behind us with a nice star just now. Get these stunts. I knew it, game. You're harsh. You're really harsh in this. Get my stunts. Over here. Dropping that right there. Come on up. My items, huh? Not too well placed, so I'm not too surprised that they've been avoided. I should drop them in front of the freaking. I'm gonna start doing that right now from now on. Instead of dropping them in front of the item boxes, I do toss them in front sometimes, you know, behind actually I should say, but it's more about if the person is more left brain, right brain, you know, they have different ideas about what's better. Are you left-handed or are you right-handed? Do you prefer heavy? Do you prefer light? Alright, do you prefer inverted X and Y? Do you prefer inverted, you know, inverted X, or do you prefer inverted Y? Right, that's how it is, yeah. So that's the first track. Moving on to track race number 2 now. And what's this? I didn't play this in a while, to be honest. Rosalina's Ice World from Nintendo 3DS, of course, of course. I prefer the original on the 3DS, to be honest. I do prefer that, because, you know, the skill of the tracks is more. They didn't have to space out everything, and they look all unnatural and so odd. You know, like, you know, because we've got way more racers now in each race and stuff like that. You've got to make space for them to drive and all that shit. Miss my coins. Miss those for sure. Not good. Take a front flip. That's one gripe I had with this track, is like, whenever you stunt at that point, it was almost always, it was definitely impossible getting onto the ice above if you wanted to take that course. I always wondered why they did that in the first place. Oh, watch it. Alright. Take a risk and drop that right there, as if it did drop onto the freaking ramp. And yeah, so end of the first lap. Now moving on to, yep, this is lap 2. Get a perfect drift here, or try to. Got at least one of them. Hello, coin. Jesus, game, why game, why? It's the second lap, right, that made it impossible to get there. I wanted to see if I can. I still try again in the last lap, but it's not going to be the same, man. The game just ruined it, man. It's going to be like, even if the person was, I played this for years, but someone might easily say, oh, for the first time, of course, you know, you'd slip up. But no, game just, there's no way to dang avoid a lightning strike. There's no way to. Still yet to be invented in Mario Kart. Unless you've got a star. I wouldn't really call that avoiding a lightning, because a super horn is just destroying it. But when you've got a star, why would you just hold on to a star and not use it, right? And you can't do that in first place. So there's no way effectively to, you know, thoroughly protect yourself. Yep, you can't make it. After the first lap, you definitely can't get back onto the ice above, and that's quite weird and interesting. It's still like that in this version of the track. Besides, still, why? Why is it still like that? Alright, so drift there. Oh shit, that was so close. And yeah. Get these old coins. Dropping that right there. Ludwig is a singer, or you know those guys that guide the entire chorale and stuff like that. That guide all the musicians with those rods. You know what I'm talking about? Conductors. I think you call it. Is that what you call them? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, this is one of the most beloved tracks in this Booster Course DLC for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe / Mario Kart 8.5. It really is. The lighting on this camera has this track looking so amazing. Holy shit. Yeah, this is awesome. Alright, this is in, I'm here in, 10 minutes. I'm doing well. I'm definitely doing okay. Yeah. Alright. I find it interesting. Oh, let's not blade ourselves. I find it interesting though that this is the Spiny Cup, and I'm rarely seeing any Spiny shells slash blue shells. Quite interesting, huh? Quite freaking interesting, man. Ah, dang it. That was close as hell. Send that. Why? Why? Yeah. That was a nice run. I nearly fell off like twice. Oh my god. That's why I hate using bombs. This is, I wouldn't really call this a spoiler, but in Mario Kart World, if you're driving at a good enough speed and you hold a bomb behind you, you drive away from the explosion. That's more realistic to me. So they fix that like hell, but in this, it blows up on you. You know, you're still moving forward, but somehow you just get caught in the freaking detonation blast. I guess it makes sense because it's right on the cart. The cart is still going to take some impact, but when you're driving at a certain speed and it's supposed to be fast, I don't think you're going to be fully hit by a little pop of a poof right behind your car. If you get what I'm saying, I don't think they're like kamikaze explosions, huh? It's just like poof, like that. Alright, dropping that there. And I was right too, because Blue Shell would have destroyed it. It would have just gone to waste anyway. Alright, 8, 9, 10. You get 2 coins from those coin items. And there was one in the road there. Tossing that. I was trying to send it back, but because it was, turning my analog to the left as well, it still registered as forward. Alright. As a forward throw instead of a, throw behind. Ah. Whoa, how am I? These tires are awesome, to be honest. Ooh, it's the freaking tires. Yeah, and card as well, but why? This card has good balance though. Alright, yeah. Alright. Awesome. So that's it for this race number 3. Now moving on to race number 4. And the final track of this Mario Kart 8 Deluxe / Mario Kart 8.5. And of course it had to be Rainbow Road from the Nintendo Wii. This is one of the most iconic Mario Kart tracks you could ever come across, and they ended it off here. This is amazing, to be honest. Alright. Yahoo! Alright, Ludwig. Yeah, tell him. Yeah. Alright, so ooh. Yeah, that flip. There we go. Get my double 8 in box. Alright, alright. Flip. I'm gonna drop this right here to some CPU who's all about coins, smart OS. We could have dropped my banana, but I didn't get it in time. I didn't get it pressed in time. I'm gonna hold on to this. Alright, so I'm gonna drop that right there. Get both my freaking items. Get a stunt off, and dropping that for sure. No need of that. Dang it, game. Come on. Naturally. Alright. Alright, alright. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. Ah, come on. Worst timing. Worst timing, I could tell you. That's definitely one of the worst timings. The game was being, like, really sly there, because if it was a bit faster, I could have been over the jump, and I would have just fallen directly into the freaking, rift below. I would have just fallen off the track if the timing was a bit different. Alright, so I really want to get this over with, though. I think I can sense, this might be a little weird for some of you viewers. I'm one of those people, I definitely do believe in the empath stuff and psychic this, and, you know, we're all electromagnetic, and sometimes if you get a sense you're being watched, you are. This is the very last, track of this game, and I give a sense that someone is outside my freaking house right now, where I live. That isn't, I don't know if his, you know, family member just got outside or something, but I sense someone outside. As freakishly crazy some people would call that sort of stuff, it isn't. So I don't know. Let me just defend it. There we go. Come on. Get that. Get that. I don't know if someone got back home or anything. I don't know if it's my mom getting home or something of the sort from a church practice. Some shit. Something. But I sense presence outside. I sent that back. Oh god! Because I was hit by the lightning. Lightning saved by the freaking lightning. And in some games, lightning is last, or in some sections of Mario Kart games, lightning is the final cup anyway. So that's very interesting. Lightning and Spiny. If you know, then you had me saying Nintendo, but if YouTube actually allowed for, if YouTube actually allowed for like more lengthy YouTube like video titles, I would have, and I could have given each episode a name as well. I would have definitely named this one Lightning and Spiny. People would understand it for sure. Because usually it's lightning and a special cup. If anything, for the is like mushroom, then flower, then is mushroom, then flower, right? You get it. Then special, whatever, then special lightning, and then special, and then is no. I'm missing something, but you get what I'm saying. And then later down is lightning at the bottom is like, then it is shell, then leaf, then yeah, words like that. And lightning is like the very last for the retro cups. I definitely sense presence outside. Alright, so we've got this ending cutscene. Because this is the finale for this freaking game. Yeah. So what's it again? Alright, so I've literally got my this is gonna be the first time in the world someone does this. I guess a lot of the time you don't really see this. I've got my 3DS in my hand, and I'm gonna turn my 3D down so it doesn't look like a big mess. I don't want to mess this up for those, you know, this ending cutscene. I'm gonna just view. Music in this DLC though, like Mario Kart Tour has awesome music, to be honest, awesome music. So it in the Grand Prix for most games, it is the, let's see here, mushroom, then flower, then star, and then special, right? And then usually that's for the Nitro Grand Prix, the tracks that come originally with the game. And then the retro tracks is like shell, then banana, then leaf, then lightning, right? Lightning. And they had it such that, there was the nitro, then there was the nitro, we had mushroom, then Flower, then Star, then Special, right? And I finished those a while ago. And then we had the Retro Cup. That was Shell, then Banana, then Leaf, then Lightning. Then I did the DLC. That was the what was it? But it was the Legend of Zelda DLC, and that finished off with the Triforce. Then the Animal Crossing started off with the, the Crossing Cup, and then finished off with the Bell Cup. But after that, right, we have all of these, and the usual ending for Mario Kart games is either a Special Cup or a Lightning Cup, right? So I got hit by a Lightning right before I got hit by a Blue Shell in a freaking Spiny Cup playthrough, in a freaking Blue Shell playthrough. Let's call it that. For those who don't even know, it's called a Spiny Shell. It's supposed to be called a Spiny Shell, but we just call it a Blue Shell. And we go over the word that the crowd uses by so much. A lot of people don't even know that. So yeah, that's very freaking interesting. Saved by the Lightning and Spiny. All these advertisements, all these company names, like that's Bomb on Plugs. Was that in the background? Luigi Gusters. So I guess the fans, they didn't even see this as yet. Quite interesting. I never noticed that. All these cola drinks, I guess, branded behind the different characters. Like, if we had Coca-Cola and Mario and stuff for real in this world, they would definitely do that as well, I'm quite sure. What's this? Polar Expedition. Wait. Toad Polar Expedition 2014 to 2015. Which game was it that launched in 2015? It was Mario Kart 8 or... No, not Switch. Right? Wii U? Then the BBA, yeah, just use BBA. That's at the very end. I find that interesting. That's at the very end. I did not do this on purpose. BBA is the branding sponsor that was used for the cart I just used in that final Spiny Cup. So that's it for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe 100cc. It's going to be a third and final playthrough for all of these Mario Kart games. But because of the sheer speed that we're going to be driving in that 150, I don't have to rush that at all. I could finish that in maybe 2 days. Every game is going to just fly by in no time. The episodes are going to be really short. Like, for instance, this is like 20 minutes. I could end an episode in like 14 minutes or so, or even less maybe, depending on how well I play. It's that crazy. Yep, it's going to be that quick. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed. If you liked this episode, if you enjoyed, click that like button. And as well, leave a comment and or, subscribe if you haven't already. Oh, so that's just my game. The screen went dark because of, I wasn't pressing any buttons for a while. That's normal. Alright, so, it does that to save energy. Alright, so, going into this, this music player, and the fact that these exist. That is Luigi's Mansion here. Alright, so very next episode, I'm going to be moving on to, very next upload on this channel. I'm going to be moving on to my Mario Kart tour on mobile. Look forward to that. That is going to be awesome. Let's see. Dragon Palace. I've got to try that out. So the battle mode and stuff like that, you know, like on a random, like in the future, I'm going to be doing things like this. I'm going to be doing battle mode and stuff, but not just yet. And I'm going to be, you know, delving into this when I get back around. That's after I finish 150. I'm going to come back here, and after I've done everything that's special for the games before this one, I'm going to come back, and you know what? Just gonna make this a little special. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do a versus race, just a one of them on a random. This same character in Kart, and I'm gonna do a 200cc. I'm gonna go 200cc, no team, normal items. Put the CPU on a hard difficulty, and where am I gonna play here? Someplace that, yeah, this is really going to prove my skill. I didn't do this in so much. I might sound a bit distant because I've got to, you know, ease back, get good positioning, because you've got to really scope your field of play when you're playing 200cc. I'm just giving a taste of this. I know why I'm doing this. I shouldn't be doing this. Nintendo people are going to be, is he doing it? Holy shit. Is he crazy? Alright, so 200cc is a lot faster than even 150. So you've gotta brake. Oh gosh, I just messed up already, but I'm good enough, no worries. We're still getting first in this race. Alright. Get this item for defense. You hear me braking, don't you, right? That's the thing about 200cc, is like you really do have to brake. Time your items, everything else. It is insane. Alright, I've got it looking easy here, but this is not in the slightest. Ink really messes you up. Alright, get that for defense. Oh god, I was trying to hold it. Why'd you drop it, Ludwig? Or did he? Okay. This is second lap. Jesus, I didn't play this in a bit as well, so I'm really rusty. This is also why I'm doing this. Just testing out how bad I am. Oh my god. Plus, the input is going to be a bit off for me because the method that I'm playing this game right now, the frame rate isn't the quickest, to be honest. Alright, who's that? Who's that? Come on. Gotta pull ahead. Can't mess up here. Let's play seriously for now. Come on. Seriously, game. Worst timing for freaking lightning. Come on. Come on. Come on. I think someone was behind me. I'm not sure. No, we had some distance. So, like, I was bumping all over the place still. But, when I'm all, like, you know, refined and all nice and good, I get myself really acquainted and accustomed with 200cc again. It's been a while since I played 200cc. I'm not even bumping around, and it's like way easier for me. This is one of the most fun tracks for me to play 200cc on. It's all about drifting. You've gotta angle your drifts perfectly to get around the vehicles and such. That's one of my favorites. So I was just, you know, giving you a test, a little, you know, run through the 200cc test run. Are you sure you want to quit? Yeah, just one race. Just one freaking race. Alright. So that's awesome, ain't it, right? Yeah, so very next episode I'm going to be doing some 100cc, if I can find exactly how you do that. If it is that you've got to unlock 100cc, then I'm going to be doing some, you know, off screen until I unlock it. I'm going to go maybe do some Googling and see if, no Googling, it's just, I'm just going to play some Mario Kart Tour, the very next upload on this channel. So stay tuned for that. And this has been Mr. Pokemon 907. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, whenever you are watching. Until next upload. Merry Christmas, y'all. Merry Christmas.